The Ministry of Agriculture has been tasked with developing a detailed strategic response to strengthen Saint Lucia's food security in the face of external shocks, including recently imposed U.S. tariffs. Acting Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Rural Development, Dr. Randall Esnad, revealed that a 5-year strategic plan covering 2025 to 2030 had already been submitted to Cabinet. This plan focuses on expanding exports, reducing food imports, and engaging youth in the agriculture sector.
The plan focused on the expansion on export expansion, value-added import substitution or reduction, and of course placing a great emphasis on youth engagement in agriculture. We are going to work with the relevant stakeholders to conduct an investigation or an assessment of the local animal feed that is produced here in Saint Lucia versus that which is imported. And the reason for that is to really address the issues from our farmer stakeholders in terms of the quality of the animal feed that is produced here versus what is imported. This does have implications for the quality of the animals that are produced, both poultry and pork, both of which are highly imported from the United States.
One of the main priorities is assessing the quality of locally produced animal feed, especially given the volume of poultry and pork currently imported from the U.S. Dr. Thomas Samuel, Trade Advisor in the Ministry of Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs, confirmed Cabinet's approval of this assessment as part of a larger strategy to make local poultry farming more profitable.
As you may be aware, a lot of our poultry comes from the U.S. and so as part of an ongoing effort to boost national food production and poultry production in the livestock sector, this initiative is aimed at addressing the challenges in that area. Another recommendation that was approved by the Cabinet, was the need to prepare a financing plan for the implementation of a strategic initiative to boost food production over a period 2025-2027. Thirdly, there is need to establish a multi-sectoral task force to spearhead the development of that National Food and Nutrition Security Policy and Action Plan. And that task force would comprise of various ministries: agriculture, health, commerce, education, and equity, and to be able to implement the objectives and plans to ensure that we realize that boost in production of food, to mitigate our exposure or the fallout from the shock caused by the change in the U.S. policies.
Finally, the Attorney General's Chambers has been instructed to prioritize the finalization of sanitary and phytosanitary legislation, which is critical to safeguarding the country's food system. The Ministry of Agriculture must submit the finalized implementation plan and meat processing facility proposal to Cabinet by November 30th, 2025. As Saint Lucia faces mounting global pressures, these interventions signal a firm commitment to food independence, resilience, and the revitalization of the local agriculture sector. From the Government Information Service, I am Nivalo Geist.